Good evening, welcome to your latest update from the Met Office. There is an amber rain warning in force through the weekend for parts of northern and western Scotland, but elsewhere it's likely to be quite a dry, mild and cloudy weekend. That's because we've got high pressure dominating across the south. That's introducing some exceptionally mild air for the time of year. However, the isobars are quite tightly packed further north, and we do have weather fronts coming close now and again through the weekend. That will bring outbreaks of rain that will turn quite heavy as the weekend progresses. But through tonight, it will be fairly light but persistent across northern and western parts of Scotland. There'll also be a strengthening breeze. We could see gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour throughout the night across many northern areas of the UK. But with a strong breeze and a blanket of cloud, it's going to be an exceptionally mild night. Some parts of northern Scotland might not dip much below 10 or 11 degrees. In the south and east, though, where we do see a few holes in the cloud, particularly through the first part of the night, it will feel a little bit cooler. And across central and eastern areas, it should stay fairly dry and bright for much of the day, though sunshine will be quite limited. Further north, though, we'll see outbreaks of rain, particularly over the high ground and western-facing slopes, and it will stay windy through much of the day, particularly on the coast and the high ground too. And with that southerly breeze and the mild air, it'll be another mild day, highs of 11 or 12 degrees for many areas, which are very high for the time of year, particularly for northern areas. But it's in the far north of Scotland where that rain turns quite persistent throughout Saturday night, and it will turn heavy, but will then also persist all the way through from Saturday afternoon into Monday, and so rainfall totals will likely start to build up. There's a yellow warning in force for a wider area and then a shorter period amber warning as well. Further south, though, another cloudy and breezy night, and as a result, another mild start. Temperatures could be higher on Sunday morning than on Saturday morning for those northern areas of Scotland. However, in northern Scotland, it's going to stay very wet through Sunday. We could see a further risk of some travel disruption due to the warnings here as well. Another dry day for the bulk of southern and central areas of the UK, but I think the cloud will be a little bit thicker, so it will feel a little bit duller. And then that rain does slowly but surely start to shift into more southern areas of Scotland and northern areas of England by Sunday afternoon. Another mild day, highs of 11 or 12 degrees, possibly 13 degrees, and the best of the brightness across any eastern areas. Let's take a closer look at the warnings we have for Scotland. So as I said, there's a yellow warning and an amber warning in force. The yellow warning is in force from Saturday afternoon all the way through into Monday, and the amber warning through Saturday night through much of Sunday. In the amber area, we could see up to 200 millimetres of rain falling. That could bring a risk of landslides, which could bring some quite major travel disruption. So if you do live in these areas or you are planning on travelling in these areas, it's worth keeping up to date with the details, and you can do that by subscribing to our YouTube channel. See you later.